Okay, everybody. So here's another question that we're going to work through that's just common factoring, but I will admit right off the bat here that this one is a little bit ugly here. Uh, and it's written like this on purpose here. The first thing I want you to do here, and I know in like previous videos that we might have worked through together here that I've jumped right on the common factoring here, but notice that what I've got in a couple of these expressions here is I've got, coefficients that are split apart there. Let's put those together first. So I can remember I can do multiplication kind of whatever order I want here. So I'm going to put the negative 1 together, get negative 6, and then write 4 plus 5x squared, then multiplied by 8 minus x to the fifth. And then out here I've got that 2 and the 5, so I'll write that as 10, 8 minus x to the sixth, 4 plus 5x. Okay, now I'm going to start to pull out what's common here. Now, between my coefficients, okay, between that negative 6 and that 10, I can see I've got really just a common factor of 2. So I'll pull out that 2. I might be pulling out a negative 2 in a bit, but for right now, I'm just going to pull out the 2 here. Then I see that I've got a 4 plus 5x, and between the two of them, I've got to the power of 2 on the left there. I've got a power of 1 on the right here. So I'm just going to leave it as 4 plus 5x to the 1, 8 minus x, and I'm going to compare the exponents on those two, and the smallest exponent there is the 5. So after pulling that out of the first term, I am going to be left with, first of all, a negative 3. So I'm going to have negative 6 divided by 2. 4 plus 5x to the 1. Okay, to the 1. And then I took out completely the 8 minus x to the fifth here. In my second term, after I divide out the 2, I'm going to be left with 5, 8 minus x to the 1, and then I already factored out the 4 plus 5x to the 1. So it's out there. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to simplify what's inside this sort of larger set of parentheses. So I'm going to distribute the negative 3 through, so negative 12, whoops, and I'll just write it as minus 15x there. And then plus 40 minus 5x. Okay, so 2, 4 plus 5x, 8 minus x to the fifth. I am going to get, that's going to be negative 20x plus 28. And then when I get to this point right here, I have another common factor inside that set of parentheses near the end here. So I am going to take out, I'm going to take out a negative 4 out of that. So that's going to leave me with a negative 8 out at the front, 4 plus 5x, 8 minus x to the fifth, and this is going to leave me with 5x minus 7 inside there. And that might be the place where you need to stop here. However, we could go just one step further. I just want to direct your attention to what's inside right here. I can factor a negative out of that. And because it's to the fifth power, that negative 1 to the fifth is going to stay in negative. So I can pull that negative out here. And when I pull it out to where the negative 8 is, the two negatives then cancel. And I'm left with 4 plus 5x. And you know what? That would probably look better if I changed the order and made it 5x plus 4. This will become x minus 8 to the fifth, and then 5x minus 7. So this is a good question. There's a lot going on.